What's up, folks? This is Jeff doing StrongLifts 5x5 Workout A. This is day 19, the 7th week. I'm starting it out. This is a Monday night, and I'm going to be doing squats, the bench, and the Pendlay rows. As you can see, I'm in my friend's garage. I'm reusing his squat rack. I'm going to be doing all 3 exercises here. It's right after work. I didn't get to work out in the morning because I had to work really early in the morning, so I couldn't go before work like I normally do. And you know what? From all the whining and complaining I did on Friday about being tired, I decided, let's try it out. Let's eat some food. Let's get some food in us, or in me, and do a workout at the end of the day and see how that felt, or how that feels. And you know what? Oh wait, before I go into it, I'm doing pull-ups. It took 2 years to do pull-ups. At 190, I'm able to do a good set of pull-ups. On the off days, I do 3 sets of chin-ups, 3 sets of wide pull-ups, and I do dips. So, oh yeah, and I do cardio also. So I'll make a video about that later on. Anyway, yeah, so it felt good. It was easy to get through the work. It was easier to get through the workout with having some carbs running through you throughout the day and then saving it for the end of the day. But you know, that also could have been attributed to getting a lot of rest throughout the weekend because I was still recovering from Coachella all week with barely getting any sleep. And I got plenty of sleep over the weekend despite going to the showcase that I did on Friday and Saturday. I got a lot of sleep on Saturday night and Sunday night. So we'll see. Tomorrow morning we can go back to the gym before work and see how that feels. I hope it doesn't mess up my workout. Okay, so did a long warm-up, 45, 95, 135, 185. I also did some free weight squats. As you can see here, I did about 10 of those. And we're going in on 240. This is the first working set. It was strange because throughout the warm-up, my knees weren't popping at all. But towards the end, I started getting some popping on the right knee again. And that's why I did the free weight squats. I just wanted to get everything lubricated and ready for the lift. The first half of it, I wasn't popping at all, so I felt, okay, well, maybe I'm doing fine. But I think towards the end, maybe the last set, each time it popped. And I hate it when it pops. I'm trying to figure out ways to get around that. And one of the things is I'm incorporating what I used to do when I developed my squat initially. So I'm kind of going against a lot of the feedback that I had the other week on checking the form. And I'm not going to try to do high bars. I'm going to try to, I feel a lot more comfortable mounting the bar as a low bar position. I feel like I have more control over the weight when I do, so I'm going to be doing that. I know my back is set up as a high bar, and my stance is going to be a little bit wider, but I'm going to try to keep it tight by just being a little bit outside of the shoulders, but I'm tracking my knees outward. I think that's more incorporating the low bar style. So it is going to be a hybrid of sorts. And you know what? When my stomach gets smaller and I'll be able to do the accordion, maybe I'll do a true low bar squat. But for now, I like the depth. I like how it feels. I'm going to be doing it this way for now. The only thing is, it's for this workout, it was kind of awkward mounting the bar itself. My grip was too wide. You know, my elbows weren't caved in or tucked in like they're supposed to be. And when my friend started using a squat rack after I finished my squats, I saw that he was doing them the other way. I should have done them the other way. That way I can get the correct form in. But, I did them this way. So that's how I did the workout. And it felt fine. I did incorporate the false grip because the full grip was hurting with the way that my hands were positioned. So maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can continue with the false grip, if it's easier on my wrists. Because when I did the full grip, it hurt. It hurt like crazy. So I had to get off of that. That's why I was wrapping up my wrist really tightly this time. Let's see. As far as recovery is concerned with my right wrist, I've been wrapping it up. I've been icing it, putting putting ice in it, putting Penetrex cream on it, BioFreeze, all that stuff. If I'm going to get in really bad pain where I can't move it, I'll go back to the doctor and see what's going on. I just don't want to get any more cortisone shots, so I'm really careful with it. I think this is the last set of the squats. can't wait to hit 245. Once I pass that point, I'll be past the bro splits that I was doing before I started StrongLifts 5x5, and then the real progression will start occurring. I don't think I've ever gone past 245 on the squats. I always wanted to take my time with this stuff, and I think because I was taking my time, I was also slowing down my progression, and that's a lot of why I decided to use 5x5 to really get more progression going, get that momentum back that I used to have when I first started working out. One of the things I should start taking into consideration is practicing how to fail as well, because once that comes in, I don't know what to do. I don't want to just drop the weight and cause a whole big scene. I should know how to just fall forward, I think, and let the safety bars catch the bar. So I'll probably be doing some exercises like that on the off days or something. We'll see. So I think that's that for the squats. Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow to hit 245. Okay, here we go with the bench. As far as the bench is concerned here, I really like my friend's bench. It's really wide, and I feel like my shoulders, I think it's my scapula, has a lot of, both of them have a lot of support. That's my goddaughter in the background. She came in to say hi. She noticed that I was recording, so she wanted to be in the camera. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like I got a lot of support with the bench. And it's kind of unfortunate because for the most of the part, I'll be working with a really thin type bench, and I'll be supporting the scapula on myself. But I don't know. It felt like I wasn't lifting as much weight as I probably normally would feel. So I won't be able to feel this again until Friday when I go back to doing the bench and workout A. So we'll see. I felt so confident with that bench that I even took my wristbands off, my wrist straps off, the last set. There's my goddaughter again waving hi. One day she'll be lifting this weight as well. Oh, I'm also happy to say that she thought that my clothes were actually cool, so I'm not the only person who thinks my clothes are cool. Yeah, I'm being real. Anyway, I think this is the fourth set. Getting a feel for it is a little bit different because I guess it's different brands for different bars, right? The lines weren't there that I normally align my hands with when I do the bench, so I had to really just kind of feel it out. Even mounting the bench was kind of different because there's a gap in the middle, and that's usually where my butt is planted. I couldn't get my arc as high as I normally do, and it was kind of high, so I couldn't really dig my legs into the ground as much. But either way, it still felt like it wasn't really 160, 165 like it was supposed to be. And here I'm not even wearing straps, and it felt natural. Maybe I should just not wear straps sometimes just to see how that feels every now and then. As long as my wrist is okay, of course. Alright, here we go, the last exercise, pen lay rows. I gotta say, I really love working out with circular weights. I don't have to reset. I don't have that awkward shift or anything. I just pull it up, drop it, vertical line, and I don't have to wait and reset and get all confused. Just pull it back up. The only reset that I do is let it sit down on the ground at a full stop and pull it up dead. The other thing that I like doing when I set up for the pen lays is I push down in between my legs to really get my back flattened out, and that helps really engage the whole back, and it also helps me kind of lock into that position where my torso is parallel to the ground, going in on it, and then I pull up, and then only my back, my shoulders, is engaged, nothing else. So I'm able to really emphasize the pull and the lift. Here's the fourth set. Unfortunately, my camera died in the middle of the fifth, so I'm probably going to close this out now. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment up your feedback. Send me some plur vibes if you're down and you feel that. And I'll see you in the next episode when I get back into rec mode. Thank you.